Did I not bring my phone inside? I might not have. Shit. Sorry, I disappeared, but I'm back. Okay. I left my phone in the car. I just got home from work. And I wanted to go get it so that I can have it. Hello. Here we go. Now I'm finally, now I finally have my shit together. Sorry about that. I had to go and get my phone out of the car because I had left it there. I don't know what people were talking about yesterday. You're wrong about the 14th Amendment. I wasn't, when is this from? It wasn't me. It wasn't me talking about the 14th Amendment. It was that fucking guy. And I was just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Because I'm not going to entertain somebody who said he was studying constitutional law. He took one fucking class. Took one fucking class about constitutional law, and he's suddenly, knows what he's talking about, apparently. I don't know. What do I know, you know? I have a package coming from Amazon today. I have this song stuck in my head. I made a video about it, about people, I shouldn't be muted. We're having fucking issues again. All right, I'll restart. Can you guys on this is so annoying. This is the most annoyingest shit ever. They sure do. Planet, Jito Planet, they sure do. I didn't see a price increase on PS5, but admittedly, I haven't been looking for it, so I don't know. I don't know. I have to restart TikTok Studio because it's fucking dumb. Let's check the emails. It says I'm live on YouTube. I know that. Duh. Thank you. Damn, motherfucker. I know you are not in here farting like that. Bro. Go away from me. My dog just farted like crazy. Jesus. Have you no shame? Don't come over here. Go away. Leave me alone, you little nasty. What's this channel about? We talk about news, politics, a whole bunch of shit, whatever. You know, whatever you want to talk about, we talk about. I'm happy to have a conversation. What is your channel about? I'm doing good, Jess. How are you? No, John, I'm not sending you my hair. Fuck no. Sorry, Lucky. That sucks for you. This is what's going on here right now. Anyway, I'm trying to restart TikTok Studio so we can go live on TikTok so that I can talk to the people over there. But I don't know what the fuck is going on with this damn application because it is a piece of crap. Anyway, last night, so you guys don't go live with me when I go live at work. Now, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, I don't multi-stream when I'm at work. I just go on TikTok live. So I was on live last night. I usually go live about 1 a.m. And we were talking about things that happened yesterday while I was sleeping because I sleep during the day when I have to work at night. And I found out about Pete Hegseth authorizing the National Guard to carry firearms, which is concerning in and of itself. And then it's still not picked out. Now it's picking up my mic. Okay. And then the National Guard being deployed to 19 states. We're going to go over that real fast. There we go. Saturday morning shenanigans, good to go. So those states, those 19 states, me jodio. Come on. Okay, those states are Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, and Wyoming. Those are the 19 states that National Guard troops will be deployed to in the United States. They're saying it's to assist law enforcement and with crime, and then to assist in deportations or the kidnapping of people for deportations. So smells a little fascist to me, you know, the militarization of the police. But what do you think? Why does it keep doing that? You'd gladly pay higher prices for USA products, but the problem is, fuck around and find out. We can't make all those things here. So that's not what's gonna happen. No, James, you don't think it's a little fascist? Why don't you think it's a little fascist? Stacy says it is fascist. Why is it a good thing, James? Oh, let me open the phone line. Why don't you think it's fascist? I'm doing good, Abode. How are you? All right, phone line is open. What are we talking about? We are talking about the 19 states in which the National Guard will be deployed to. I can go over them again if you'd like to, real fast. Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Dakota, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Wyoming. Why is that amazing, OG? Why is that amazing? James, when was the last time you were overseas? Yes, Duncan, exactly. Stop trying to be the next AOC. What? That's because you're an Islamophobe. I can guarantee you that. Good morning, Mr. Sunday Show. How are you today? I saw your comment in Discord. That was interesting. I agree with you. Oh, there you go with the third. I know who you are now. I remember who you are. What about Colombia? Colombia is going through kind of a crisis right now. Probably so, yeah. Probably so. Prove me wrong. Good morning, Tanya. How are you? Where's Mr. Jones' ex? Wherever he is, I don't know. Why don't you fucking ask him where he is? The fuck? Not a parole officer. Fuck do I know? Every country has military all over the place. Sure. He's been where he's always been, his own little world. Yeah, they keep commenting it over and over again on YouTube. James, I don't disagree. By and far, Colombia is safer than it had been. However, there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. That's not it's not too great. No, Cedric, I don't fucking know. It means it wasn't my turn to watch him. Why weren't you watching him? Go watch him. The fuck? Did you miss hold on. Hold on. Let me. Oh boy. Did you miss this that happened in Cali? Did you miss that? That happened? Did you miss the assassination of political opponents? Did you miss that? Like, there's a lot of shit going on in Colombia right now. My friend is actually there right now. I know, right? It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Thank you for sending me the chatting popcorn, Raven. Appreciate you. Yeah, Cedric, we did months ago. Colombia has its own issues, James. I have family in Colombia. I have family in Barranquilla. I have family in Cartagena. Like, Colombia has its own issues. I don't know what that is, Blinks. Yes, I am Colombian. My mouse went to sleep. Why does YouTube always try to change the conversation? I don't know why they always try to change the conversation. Anyway, we're talking about the militarization of the states here and how Donald Trump is really fucking pushing the envelope. But we knew he was going to do this. And at this point, we've come to like an impasse where either we're going to just let it happen. It's going to be like, shh, let it happen. Just let it happen. Or we're going to take to the streets and start protesting. We're going to go on a general strike for as long as it fucking takes till these corporations start putting pressure on this administration to knock the shit off. Why isn't who freaking out? Why aren't I freaking out yet? About what? About what's going on with the military? Is that what you're talking about? Why aren't we freaking out about what's going on with the military? I've already started making plans to have my children leave the country. They don't even know it yet. But while we're still able to to travel. I think that I'm going to have them leave. I don't know if I'm going to leave and stay out or if I'm going to come back. I think I have to come back, but well, yeah, where do you think lobbyist money comes from, Lucas? But this was something that we talked about last night. I don't think, as somebody who is operating as a single parent right now, that I can effectively protect my kids from all the stuff that's going on. That they should be here. I don't think they should be here anymore. That's just my 2 cents. Thank you for the heart me's, everybody. Appreciate you. I'm fucking tired, you guys. I'm tired. I wish I had like better news. Oh my god. Ghetto, you keep talking about third-party candidates. Every time you come on my live, you talk about this stuff. But we may not even have a fucking election. No, Kenzie. We're talking about the National Guard, Baron. Autistic Annie, I was talking about having my children leave the United States. And that I don't know if I'm going to stay gone when I take them or if I'm going to come back. I want to come back. I mean, if I can come back, I can definitely fight better and be more involved than I am right now. No election sounds like a conspiracy theory. I mean, Donald Trump said it prior to being elected this time. If you vote for me one last time, you won't have to vote again. Then he made a joke with President Zelensky that if we were at war, we wouldn't have an election. He's alluded to it multiple times. So I don't really think that it's a conspiracy theory. Robin, fun fact, if you live outside the United States and and you don't renounce your citizenship, you can still fucking vote here. So, you know. I'm not signing off. Well, you asked me how Palestine was, and you told me to stay gone, so don't. I mean, those are two totally separate ideas. A comma is not really the correct punctuation there. Every president has made that joke. Eagle One, find me a video of Barack Obama saying that and drop the link. Drop the link in the chat. I would love to see where Obama said that. Lucas, I'm not triggered. I'm very unbothered by y'all. Why shouldn't I be allowed to vote, Maui? Good morning, D-Day. How are you? Right. He's selling Trump 2028 merch. At best, it's crossed his mind. Yes. The Trump 2028 merch. I like Reese's Puffs. Weird question. I don't know who Luis Diaz is. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't tell you. Because I don't know why you're asking. I mean, you said, they said in the chat, every president, Eagle One said, every president has made that joke. I said, find where Barack Obama said it. He was a president, 2 terms. I don't know what's going to happen, Robin, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen in 2026 or 2028. Favorite snack is probably Trader Joe's. You know what? I've never actually been to a Trader Joe's. We're just talking, James. We're just talking. Is that weird that I've never been to a Trader Joe's? I feel like everyone has but me. What? I've never been to a Trader Joe's. Is that weird? Okay, Kenzie hasn't either. I got other things to do. You've been once. Quite a few people haven't been to Trader Joe's. Oh, thank you so much. Nat Niel? Is that how you say that? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Everybody, big W, even if you're over there on TikTok, for Nat, for the $25 super chat over on YouTube. I really appreciate that. It's almost my birthday, too, so it's like a birthday present. I appreciate it. You feel like it's Aldi's but more expensive? Yeah, it's just a grocery store. I don't know. I like Costco. Barranquilla. Yeah, man, this shit is wild. Let's see what's going on in the news. Let's see what's new in the news. The Reuters weekend briefing should be interesting. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell pointed to a possible rate cut at the central bank's September meeting, but stopped short of committing. Some investors think markets are getting ahead of themselves, particularly as the White House tries to assert more political influence on monetary policy. Ugh. The president said he would fire Fed Governor Lisa Cook if she doesn't resign. The first black woman to serve on the board said she has no intention of being bullied to step down. Trump demanded her resignation based on allegations about mortgages she holds in Michigan and Georgia. We know about the famine in Gaza. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, that's a happy belated birthday. My birthday's on the 3rd. I'm kind of hungry. I brought my food inside. I should probably heat it up and eat it. I also hate Trump, Scooter. Not gonna lie. I don't like the guy. Russia and Ukraine have stepped up their attacks on each other's energy infrastructure as Trump pushes for a deal to end the conflict. Putin has a long list of demands for Ukraine, and Russia's foreign minister complained that Zelensky keeps saying no to everything. Russian kids as young as 8 are getting military training. Yesterday, they searched, was it yesterday? Yeah, the FBI searched John Bolton's home. Bolton has called Trump unfit to serve and wrote a scathing book about his time in Trump's first administration. It's not clear at this time why the FBI was searching his property. The administration said it will assess immigrant visa applications for anti-Americanism. The State Department said it removed more than 6,000 student visas for overstays and breaking the law, and National Guard troops are patrolling D.C. And the National Guard troops patrolling D.C. are bored, but at least they're getting ice cream. I think they got pizza and burgers, too, didn't they? Whatever happened to Trump? I thought Trump was going out on the streets to fight crime. Nah, they didn't get blocked. I didn't block them. We'll die if you tell us your skincare routine. I use Origin's face wash, Neutrogena moisturizer, and then I have some exosomes. I use a little bit of hyaluronic acid. Nothing special. I heard that Trump was going after Chicago next. That's what he said. Right. I think he's Batman. I'm Batman. I think all he did was he went out there before the sun went down and he was passing out pizza and burgers. That's what he did. Okay, Lizette, that's what he did? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You're not a mod, mountain bike. Yeah. I use a tinted moisturizer with SPF. If you want your face to stay nice, if you want your skin to stay nice, make sure you use sunblock, friends. Make sure you use sunblock. So a phase of the Jeffrey files was released yesterday to the House Oversight Committee. I don't have any updates on that other than there was a release, not the full files, but a portion of the files. We don't know what was in them as of yet. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. Ghislaine Maxwell told top Justice Department officials in July that she was not aware of any quote-unquote client list belonging to Jeffrey and never saw Trump behave inappropriately. What? Is Trump above 50? He's 79 years old. Thanks, James. I'm 40. They did, Trig. They did redact any mention of... I have to think of a new name for him. Inmate who criticized Ghislaine Maxwell punished with move to higher security prison. Yikes. What's her definition of inappropriate? That I would like to know, Carolyn. Considering she was involved in child schmeckszmafficking, what is her definition of inappropriate? Right? Like, obviously, her definition of inappropriate and my definition of inappropriate are not the same thing. One of these things is not like the other. Who knows, Brad? Who knows? And who knows if they would actually tell us what she really said? I don't believe a fucking thing that comes out of that administration. Right, she's a known liar. She's a known liar, so why would we believe her now? What she meant was she didn't see anything because she dropped off the victims and went to watch TV. Yeah. What did Biden lie about? Cynthia, what did Biden lie about? Thank you, Sonny. You think Ivanka Trump will be the first lady president ever? I don't think so. The whataboutisms. That's what MAGA does. Right. I'm too old and too short, Wem. He lied about being a human, being coherent, being smart. None of those things did he lie about. He is in fact a human being. He is in fact intelligent. He is in fact coherent. Like, can y'all leave the poor man alone? He's got fucking cancer. It is what children do. Like, Johnny broke the lamp and he's like, but what about Susie? Susie didn't feed the dog. Yes, he does. I know, Cynthia, you had your moment to shine. Your moment in the sun. And you let it just slip from your grasp. Like, it was right there. You could have held it. You could have held it in your hand and told me what Biden lied about. You just, no follow through. I don't, stop the cap. Did you see how Trump, I can't, oh my God. Bro can't even drink from a glass. What is this? Who holds a cup like this? Who does that? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's dementia, actually. What happens if all the states do it? The arrangement of the House of Representatives gets shuffled around. It's pretty simple. No, I didn't, Tad. Good morning, Martini. How are you? I've spent my free time here with you guys and then sleeping before I had to go to work. Why do you think Trump is a great president, Thomas? It also happens with Parkinson's, baby Femi, where you don't necessarily have a tremor, but you have a hard time with fine motor skills and also walking. There's a signature shuffle that you do when you have Parkinson's. I don't know if you guys remember the video of Trump trying to go down the ramp, but that's pretty indicative. Maybe he's got Parkinson's. One can hope. Why do Americans like to vote for rich people? Because the way our system is set up, you have to have money to be in office. My grandfather had Parkinson's as well. Interesting, baby Femi. I'm not denying it, but Biden isn't currently our sitting president, is he? I usually get like 4 hours of sleep. Stop calling it our system. You're not one of us. I'm not an American. Since when am I not an American? Guys, am I not an American? Yeah, he does sit behind desks a lot, Luna. Tad, it's just the way my life is set up. I'm constantly, like, doing stuff. I'm a busy little bee. Thank you so much, Martini, for the chatting, Popcorn, and the Go Popular. Thank you. I can't see what that is. Cosmic? Thank you for the heart me. I'm more American than melanoma Trump. What are you talking about? My heart already is fucked up, so who cares? What qualifies you to be an American? I was born here. Canton's kidding, baby Femi. Canton's a friend. I hope you're doing well, Canton. Sleep is elite. I wish. I love sleep. It just eludes me. Yeah. Can's fucking around. Can's a friend of mine. If you're a liberal, you're not in America. I'm not a liberal mountain bike addict. So. What are you talking about, buddy? Huh, little buddy? Mister, do you want to overthrow the government? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? But anyway, so currently at this point, we really don't have very many options about our fucking face first slip and slide into fascism. We can protest, and there needs to be massive protests. We can strike, and there needs to be massive strikes. The only thing that they understand is money, and the only way to make them listen is to hit them where it hurts. It's to stop being productive. It's to stop making them money, because ultimately lobbyists come from corporations. Yes, the CEO of Target is gone because of boycotting. Did he really? I didn't see that. Good for him. They did say that, Mr. Good Citizen. I'm not mad. Mountain Bike, you saying MAGA in the chat doesn't solve the problems that we have going on in this country right now. I gotta take off this sweatshirt. I am really hot because I got a long sleeve shirt on underneath because it is cold as fuck in the hospital. Ugh, I feel better. I froze all night though. Okay, mountain bike. Do you want a cookie? What kind of cookie do you prefer? You want chocolate chip? You want a ginger snap? You want a snickerdoodle? Gavin Newsom's social media is fucking hilarious. I don't care who you are. If you don't think Gavin Newsom's social media isn't funny, like, you have no sense of humor. There's nothing. Mountain bike is in YouTube, Luna. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with a lot of things that Gavin Newsom has said and done in the most recent of times, but right now I support his shenanigans and tomfoolery. We need more of that energy. I don't know. So Trump says Chicago is next. I don't think that that is going to go how he thinks it's going to go. I don't think that that's going to go how he thinks it's going to go. What should Gavin Newsom be in prison for? I mean, he's done some transphobic shit. I'm not a fan of that. He spent a lot of time rubbing elbows with right-wing podcasters. Not a fan of that. What? People should be given a faster and easier pathway to citizenship. What is he a criminal of? What criminal acts did he commit? That's a big bold claim that you're making there, Ragnar. Where's the evidence to support that? I do get why he did the podcast thing. I do get why. No, they don't, Thomas. The president is a schmedophile and a grapist. Why is that, Peabody? You know what is so weird to me? Like, these people are always saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then they're like, the woke mind virus on the left. Well, how do you tell somebody to wake up and then call that and then say being woke is bad? Like, which fucking one is it? Make up your mind. You're confusing Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump for Gavin Newsom. That is true, Ghetto. MAGA helped release the Israeli cyber chief who was caught in Las Vegas schmedophile ring. They sure did. They sure did. Also, Donald Trump released a convicted murderer who unalived 3 people in a law office by bashing them with an axe and or a machete. He slit somebody's throat and 2 people's heads bashed in, and then tried to set the law office on fire to hide his crimes. And he was released in Orlando, Florida. So, yeah, that happened, baby Femi. Did you guys not know about that? Right, Linda. Right. All of these awful fucking people. I don't know, Irene. I know. It's fucking exhausting. That's why you guys are like, did you see what's his name? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll tell you in just a second. Oh, more than one? His name is Dahoud Hanid Ortiz. He was released in July of 2025. That's his name. What's up in England? Ragnar, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. So that it's not an echo chamber, but you don't really have anything of substance to say. You just keep parroting weird ass talking points. Nobody's telling you have to be here. Well, nobody's keeping you here, buddy. You're not being held hostage. Scroll. It's all right. That is so unoriginal, A. Lopez. And the fact that your fucking last name is Lopez and you're saying something like that. Clyde, the only comment of yours that I see above that one is, how about that? I have 3 chats going at once. It's not all about you, buddy. Okay? All right. It's not all about you, bucko. We are so zoomed in. You are. You are. That says it doesn't zoom out any farther than that. Doesn't zoom out any farther than that. You get my face. That's it. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. There you go, Ragnar. I sent you a request. I sent you an invite. You can come up. Love you too, Tanya. Thank you. You're just gonna let the invite expire? If you do, I'm just gonna mute you. Since you want to talk cash money shit in the chat. Thank you, vibe. I appreciate that. Yep, keyboard warrior. Nice to see you, Andromedas. No? Okay, I just mute you for the entire live. Now you can't talk. Wah, wah, wah. Life has been lifing, huh? That's not true, Clyde. Just because you said it doesn't mean it's true. That's also not true, Ghetto. Is there anything about Trump that I like? Yeah, he's almost dead. He's old and he has health problems. I like that about him. Can y'all tell me in the chat something that you like about Donald Trump? Nice. I hope you got it. No? Nothing? We got a fuck no, nothing, nope. We got a MAGA's not defeating the allegations of being poorly educated. Tad said, I like when I can't see or hear him. Does that count? It counts. What's up? How you doing? He exposes racists himself. You like that he's getting bullied? His grave. You like that he opens his mouth and inserts his foot constantly? Is he the worst president? That's an accomplishment, that he's the worst president. You like that? That he's accomplished that? Morning, Ghost. How are you? Scales of Saturn. How is he actually working for the people? What has he done? Name something that's been advantageous for all Americans. He's made every other president look like a saint. Yeah. He's doing a great job of that. He's doing a great job of proving that Republicans suck at running the country. He's been standing that way forever with that really forward lean. He's done that, yeah. I agree, Vintage. There has never been a president less for the people. I would, you know what, Luna? That would be pretty funny. He's good at keeping the bar very low. The bitch is in the ground. It's not a podcast. Okay, be right. The majority of Americans, then. Thank you. I have a lot of tattoos. I have no idea what that says. Trump low too. I have no idea what that says, love. Yeah, I like that now that people say the quiet part out loud so you don't have to wonder about them. You like that Melania still ignores him? So we're not really finding anything that anybody likes about him. Not even in the YouTube chat. You like that he's deporting illegals. Scales of Saturn, that's the only thing that... Okay. Yeah, but how is he... I already asked you that. How is he working for the people? That's not an example. Give me some legislation. I like that Donald J. Trump is taking my rights away. I like that I'm losing all my benefits as an American. I like that I'm going to pay more taxes than the rich people because someone has to help take care of this country and it's going to be me. I like it. I like it a lot. Y'all haven't said a fucking thing. Deporting immigrants is hurting America. The cost of produce is up. The cost of beef is up. Fucking John Deere, because of the tariffs, has fired hundreds of people. Like, bro, he hasn't done anything. Job growth is down, 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 down in the fucking dumpster. So what are you talking about? The big beautiful bill is not my legislation. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Medicare is a benefit. Medicaid is a benefit. Social Security is a benefit. Good luck with that one. Republicans aren't going to raise wages unless their hand is forced to. I don't disagree with that, Balkan. Me too, chronically. Spending $17,181 per immigrant minding their own business, money that could go towards our children and healthcare. Yep. Yep, Hector. Yep. Not a Cosmo. That is misogynistic and just fucking asinine. Right, exactly. Republicans are supposed to be, the conservatives are supposed to be against big government, but now the complete opposite has happened. When Texas flooded, who showed up? Mexico. They called a special session that was supposed to be to vote on flood relief, and what did they do? They turned it into gerrymandering session. That's what they did. Like, fuck flood relief. Let's just have a little sesh on how we can fulfill Donald Trump's wishes to get him 5 more seats. My bill went up, ghetto. My bill went up by 23%. My next month's bill is going to be 23% higher. $23 higher. Be right, I like to cuss. If you don't like cuss words, fuck off. You woke up to this. You sure did. Nothing to do. That's not true, Poppy. Joel, those two things are not related. Nobody said that. Joel in the YouTube chat said, so if we help Mexico during a flood, we get to go over there and get citizenship and benefits. LOL. What? Nobody said that. It's spelled Martial, just so you know. Colton, I have 3 children, and I'm married. Thanks for the follow, Chelsea. Appreciate it. I'm doing okay. I'm tired. He called it martial law. Like that. He spelled it like that. Poppy, we do. We do. We've been saying that, to treat people the way that they've been treated, locking them up and throwing them in cages without access to proper running water and climate control and food. We've been saying that, ripping people from their families. That's not even how you spell Columbia, Eagle. That's like the university is how you're spelling it. I mean, I would love for everybody to have free higher education. Yes, we talked about that already, Andromedas. I named the states. I can name them again if you want. Well, you're getting muted, you fucking weirdo. No, people should have a faster pathway to citizenship. People who were here under temporary protected status, they were here under legal status, are being detained and removed. Like, this is ridiculous. Chronically Chelsea says, I lived in Germany and I saw firsthand how well socialism works and their healthcare is amazing. How many of y'all have lived in other countries? They're always crying about something. There's too many people here, you can't get a job. Go back to school. No, Colombia is still spelled Colombia. That is still how you spell the country. You don't get to fucking change the way you spell the name of a country because you said so, you weirdo. Whoever said they can't get a job needs to grab their bootstraps and try harder. I agree. Hey, Paychecks. It's not a jacket. It's not sportswear. It's not a university. We said the same thing about Italians. Yeah. Today's AK Crucial's birthday, by the way. How was work? Oh, God. Hi, Jeffrey. Good morning. Jeffrey's in the YouTube chat. Jeffrey, they're actually behaving in the YouTube chat for the most part today. The problem with people, Kent, that the only people that are everything are the billionaires. Yeah. Yeah, Trump deported people so you can get a job. Oman says I'm manly looking. Cool. Jeffrey, Tati says hi. I said, Sean, I said I was coming back in the morning about 8:30. I did. I got on before 8:30, actually. I've been on for almost an hour. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. Right, ghetto. But they don't want to do those jobs. They don't want to do hard labor. No worries. Oh God, the Cornhusker Clink. I think somebody already trademarked it so that they can't use it. Tati, Jeffrey says hi. Well, Jeffrey says hola. Rich has to call herself informed to make herself feel informed. I actually didn't come up with the username, but thanks, Scales of Saturn. They wanted the inside jobs. I didn't pop up on your FYP? You know. Lori said to wake up and spell reality. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about right now, we have military on our streets who have been authorized to be armed against United States citizens. That they are not just going to be in Washington, D.C., they're going to be in 19 other states. 19 other states. With authorization to be armed. Why are the alarm bells not ringing for you? Why are you not upset about this? Why are you still continuing? It's not 19 blue states, Rise. Why are you still defending this administration? Like, wake the fuck up. You guys need to wake the fuck up. Right, they took an oath to the Constitution. The amount of phone calls to JAG have exponentially increased, but there are military whistleblower protections, so you can remember that too. Colton, baby, sweetheart. You hate me so much, and you have things like that to say all the time, but guess what, boo? You're consistently in my chat. Block me. Yes, I can read you the list of the states in alphabetical order because I'm fancy. Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, and Wyoming. Those are the 19 states. I hear an alarm going off. So they're going to deploy them in red states, but the blue cities in those red states. I can guarantee you that. That's sad. No. Wow, that's funny. No. That's the list of the 19 states. 1,700 National Guard troops will be deployed across 19 U.S. states to quote-unquote combat crime and aid in deportations. That's what's going on. Thanks, guys, for the subs. I appreciate you. My streets are safe, James. Crime in Nebraska. Name a car for an edit? What? Jeep Wrangler. I don't fucking know. This is crazy. You live... Yeah. They're gonna probably go to the bluest areas of these red states. The farmers have been violently husking corn. I'll read the list one more time. Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Wyoming. It shouldn't surprise you because in order for the National Guard to be activated, the governors have to agree to it. The governors are the ones who are in charge of the National Guard. Governors of blue states are not going to authorize the activation of the National Guard in their states. That is why. That is why. Make sense now? Isn't it wild over there, Tad? Right, due process. People had due process. Look, I'm not saying don't deport people who aren't here with a legal status. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to not deport people who are undocumented. What I'm saying is people deserve due process. That is a right when you are afforded when you are here in the United States of America. Give them due process. Stop rounding people up on the street the way they are. There are people who are going through the immigration process, doing what they were supposed to do as they were supposed to do it, and we're still being penalized for it. They're usually uppity. James, I'm not reading it again. Rewind it. You're on YouTube. You can go back. Florida, I know in Florida that they're going to be in Orlando. I know it. The divided states of America, yeah. I understand that, Naima. I understand that. Fucking Yunkin. Ugh. Yeah, Gene, did you see what Gavin Newsom tweeted? He tweeted the official language of California is now Spanish. Gracias. Holy T-Rex, I don't care about the other countries. It is part of our Constitution. It is part of our governing documents. That is the laws in our country. That is the way it goes here. And now, since you use the slur, you get muted. For the rest of the day, you don't get to talk in the chat. So, I think somebody might have yoinked you before I got to you, because I don't see you anymore. Yoink! I don't think Newsom. Yep, you got schmuted, baby. No slurs in the chat, my friend. We don't do that. Instead of amending the Constitution, they'd rather just overthrow the government. What's up, Tornado? How are you? No, James. No, James. No, James. No, James. James said, a right for a citizen, but not a right for any illegal alien. Anybody present in the United States. Anybody present in the United States. He got sniped. I didn't see the Bolton raid on my bingo card either. But he's been very vocal against Trump, so. And Bolton ain't a great guy. But it's neither here nor there. I haven't heard of her, but I'll look into her. I don't want Newsom for president either, to be honest. No, Eagle One, I'm not. If you don't know what a slur is, then test your luck, I guess. You'll find out. You'll find out. It's a fun little guessing game. The U.S. Constitution affords rights and protections to all persons within the United States, regardless of their citizenship or immigration status, including both citizens and non-citizens, such as documented and undocumented immigrants. Specific protections vary by the context of the right, with key clauses like the Due Process Clause of the 5th and 14th Amendments, extending fundamental rights like fair treatment and equal protection of the laws to everyone. Did you get it now? Would you like me to read it again? Comes from multiple sources. Constitution Annotated, PBS, Legal Information Institute, Clearwater Law Group, Congress.gov. Multiple sources. Go and read it for yourself. Go get yourself educated. It's not that hard. You can read. I know you can do it. You're writing in the chat, so I know you can do it. Words are hard. If you're typing in the chat, you can read. We were reading about who is afforded protection under the Constitution. And again, all persons within the United States, regardless of their citizenship or immigration status, both citizens and non-citizens, such as documented and undocumented migrants. But anyway, deportation does not equal due process. There are steps prior to deportation that must occur. Correct. There are exceptions for diplomats who have immunity. Hey, Chelsea, I don't know. They're fucking stupid. They're fucking dumb. They're fucking dumb. A felon married to an immigrant is telling us that felons and immigrants are the problem. Right? Crazy town. Literally. Yeah. Donate to PBS if you can. Vaders, they don't. I'm not doing it for them. I already read the shit to them and told them that they can look at the Constitution annotated. They can go to congress.gov and look at it themselves. I told them where they can find it. Jeffrey, I have that fucking song stuck in my head. It was no radiation to the gonads. I work in radiology. No, Vaders, they do it all day, every day. Look, simply Google who is afforded protections. Are you ready? Who is afforded protections under the Constitution? And then the very first thing that's going to come up is the AI overview. And then when you click on the links in the AI overview, it takes you to where that information came from. Then you go to those links and read the information. I feel like I need to play that song. I'm gonna play that song for you guys. I'm your favorite snack. All right. Now y'all are gonna have that stuck in your head for the rest of the day. If you don't know what that song is about, it's really fucking funny. I did play the song, Kenji. You're sure founding fathers did not write that song? They did not write that song. Anybody speak Portuguese? Speak Portuguese? What do you think about that song, Carmona? Ah, Portuguese. What do you think about the song? I want to know. I live in Florida, yeah. It is naughty. You think I might be an illegal alien? Nah, I have a New York State birth certificate. I also have a United States passport. So, suck an egg. Vader, what is it called? I forgot. In English, it's called pussy predator. In Portuguese, it's predador de per. I don't know how to say it. I don't speak Portuguese. I can't read in Portuguese either. If it was Spanish, I could help you, but... Hello, notification. Yeah, y'all gotta go listen to that song. It's gonna get stuck in your head. It's a fucking bop. James, did you go look it up? Did you go look up? I'm originally from New Jersey. No, why would I karate chop a penguin? James got sidetracked with the song about threesomes and the pussy predator. Excuse me, Jeffrey. Excuse me. Such profanity in my chat. You think that I don't know what MMG stands for? I've been married to this Dominican guy for 11 years. I know what MMG stands for. Profanity in my chat. Just perversions. Of course, Dr. Dutch. I'm happy to. You heard bad things about New Jersey? Okay. That song was about Trump? Yikes. No. You're at work, you're typing on the fucking YouTube chat. You can go type in Google. Listen, I expect nothing less than a 5-page research paper in, let's go with APA format. It's emailed to me by tomorrow. That's it, James. That's it. You comment so much, you're number 2 in the chat, by the way. That's disgusting, Perk. Jeffrey, you can mute him if you'd like. Thank you. Ghost, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy, but you're one of my friends, so you rock on. Go ahead and do it. It's to keep the people out of New Jersey. I agree. No, don't free Diddy. Absolutely do not free Diddy. Lock Diddy up for longer. As long as absolutely possible. Hi, Brad. Launch Diddy into the sun. Fuck yeah. You know, Joe, I heard there's an island that's available that we can send them to. And let them stay there together. Put all their little schmedophile friends there. Jordan, that is a random comment, friend. Chocolate covered pretzels. That's it. Nothing else. Just chocolate covered pretzels. Yikes. Right. I don't know what you're talking about. Jordan, what are you talking about, love? I'm doing good, Brad. Why is it what's your favorite? Oh, okay. I didn't know it saved it. I didn't know it saved it. It told me it didn't save it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, chocolate covered pretzels? It told me it declined to update it. It said it went against community guidelines. What the fuck? I'm over here being an idiot. Well, thank you, Jordan, for following the prompt that I didn't know updated. I don't like chocolate covered pretzels, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, why does this go against? That's why you said that about Trader Joe's. See, I had no idea because it told me it went against community guidelines. Because I think they were thinking like snack, like grow you a snack. And so it told me it went against community guidelines. And I was like, well, fuck it. You don't think he's guilty? He's guilty. Still haven't gotten to Trader Joe's. Guys, we have a gift goal up here every day. And I sit up here and I come and I hang out with you guys and we talk about shit and we shoot the shit. We get some laughs. We talk about some serious topics. And I get verbally abused both on TikTok and YouTube. Can y'all at least like get the gift goal out the way? I mean, we had our great friend over on YouTube who sent me a $25 super chat for dealing with the bullshit that I deal with on YouTube. Can TikTok, can y'all show me some fucking love? Anything lettuce infused? All right, well, have a good day, Rise. Appreciate you being here. I will go check it out, but there isn't one anywhere near me. No. I can't do it, Jen. I can't do anything lettuce infused. There's only a specific things that I can do that are lettuce infused. That's okay, Joe. I appreciate you. No, swanky. Swanky, my love. It boosts the live. So when I go live, TikTok actually doesn't put me in jail and they allow it to go out. And then we get people who have differing viewpoints who want to actually talk. Like right now, you're on YouTube. You can call in to 407-494-4348. You see? No, we went back to Trader Joe's. Thank you, Riverette. Thank you very much. I haven't tried Dubai chocolate. I don't even know what it is. I've heard people talking about it, but I don't know what it is. What is my channel about? We talk about politics. We talk about current events. Right now, we're just shooting the shit. That's it. Jeffrey, can you mute Hello World? I know you like to, if you're still there. I like to give you the opportunity to have some fun and kick people out of the chat. Do I like pistachio flavored things? I mean, I like pistachios. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I don't have that, Swanky. So zesty and domestic? What are you talking? What? Majestic? I don't know what you're talking about. Smart food. I love white cheddar popcorn. Choco cream meatballs, Ital saucy? What? Hey, Australia, what's going on? No, you don't. You want to be woke, says JD Vance. I want to know who's behind this account. Small government crusader, I am Peter Thiel. That's fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. No, nobody really wants to talk politics. I told James to go look up something about the Constitution. We were talking about who's afforded protections under the Constitution. He never went to go look it up. I told him that it's to all persons within the United States, regardless of citizenship or immigration status, including both citizens and non-citizens, such as documented and undocumented immigrants. He was supposed to go look it up. But he didn't. He's still in the chat. Mañana? Is that what you tried to spell? Let's go, Brandon. Oh my god, no, you did not just say let's go, Brandon. No, I don't do that. It is corny, Billy J. It is really corny. All right. Let's get some current events going. Let's see what's going on. Before I get off of here, let's see if there's any interesting news stories. I know there were people bitching about California removing the trigger clause in their redistricting. But there was no reason for it to continue to exist. Texas passed their congressional maps. I think anyone should be able to come to this country that wants to come to this country. So yeah, the Texas Senate gave final approval. That was updated at 2:50 a.m. So it's gonna go to Abbott. It'll get signed. HHS fired the general whose agency intel assessment of damage from Iran strikes angered Trump. That happened. Judge blocked Trump from cutting money to Chicago, LA, and other cities over sanctuary policies. And then we talked about John Bolton already. Both the Menendez brothers were denied parole, and they have to wait at least 18 months before their next chance. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I would have never came back if I was you. Thanks, Ken. I wish I could screen share. All right, let's go outside the U.S. to look for some news. Because they like me. Nothing really good happening. I'm reading about Trump's plan for DC unhoused. Nothing good, guys. Nothing good. Nothing new. Which I guess is a good thing. Thank you for sending me that Rosa. Appreciate you, Dr. Dutch. Sure, JD Vance, where do you want to start? Right, Billy J. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'll sell you my bathwater. It's expensive, though. Jeffrey, tell him how much an 8-ounce jar of my bathwater costs. I'm reading something at the same time. I'm reading multiple things at the same time. Sure, whatever you want. I don't think you thought I was going to say that, did you, JD Vance? No, come on, JD Vance. AKA I am Peter Thiel. What do you want to unite on? No, James. It's giving it puts the lotion on its skin. You didn't expect that. I figured as much. How's your couch? I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm pretty enough to get kidnapped? Yikes. I didn't know there was a couch emoji. That's pretty cool. Man. All right, TikTok, we out. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Be good. And if you can't be good, be gay and do crimes. YouTube, you stay right there. I'll be right there, YouTube. Just hang tight. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. All right, I'm back. My name's Jeff. Jeff, you're the sole mod over here. You've been holding it down. Damn, Jeff. That goes... Jeez Louise. Yikes. Someone tell the secrets? Someone tell them what's on the menu? What up, go-karter? I have to go to sleep soon. I have to go take a shower and go to sleep. I should make you guys watch me do my hair. You guys want to watch me do my hair? I should torture you. Alright, since y'all not saying nothing, I came over here to have a conversation with you guys. Cause now I don't have to like censor my words. Like now I can say words like kill. Well, thank you, John Michael. And I can say pedophile. Because on YouTube, you're allowed to say those things. But on TikTok, you're not. So now we can have an uncensored discussion. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, that's gonna get reported, Joker. That's definitely gonna get reported, because that's a threat, friend. Get ready with me. That's OnlyFans material? Watching me do my hair? I don't have an OnlyFans. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys are not entertaining me anymore. Hello, Arshan. Do I get threatened a lot? Actually, Sean, yeah, I do. I do actually get threatened quite a bit. Usually, the things that they threaten me with are some form of sexual violence, to be honest. Isn't that weird? Do I believe Trump's tariffs against Canada are fair? I think Trump's tariffs are fucking stupid. They're harmful to the American people. Not all of you. Why is that sad? It's the internet. It's men on the internet. Like, I get threatened with a whole bunch of shit. It's actually calmed down quite a bit from what it used to be. Like, when COVID was going on, I used to get threatened a fuck ton. That lasted for a while. Anthony, the other day, somebody actually sent me a video of their peen. For some reason, I don't know. I guess they thought it was a good idea. But I'm just letting you know right now that if you text pictures of your genitals to that number, you are consenting for me to share them. So if for some reason, now that I brought that up, you feel like you're going to get a wild hair and you're going to text me a picture of your genitals, I am going to share them with the number that you sent them from on my Twitter. So you're consenting to me sharing them. You are Ghost Samurai. I like when you're here in the chat. What's up, Amelia? Good morning, Miguel. You think that's funny? 3 plus equals 6? You think it's fun? Hey, listen, if you're sending them to me and I'm telling you that I'm going to share them, then you're consenting to it. We were talking about politics earlier and then it just went way fucking left. Way fucking left. I'm going to go to bed though. Because I have to go to work tonight. So, alright, YouTube, you little crazy fuckers, be good. If you can't be good, be gay and do crimes. And if you can't do crimes, drink some water or some shit, I don't know.